I'm standing next to the lower Yakama River in the middle of wine country in southern Washington state. This region has become very, very popular over the last couple decades, and we're going to one of the most famous AVAs, the Red Mountain AVA, and specifically we're going to see the Col Solare Vineyard. So come with me and let's go see what they're pouring for us today. This particular portion of my road trip had me traveling from Olympia, Washington on the west coast to Benton City, Washington in the southeast corner of the state. It was a wonderful drive from the lush rainforest climate of the west to the warm, almost desert-like grasslands in the eastern part of Washington. It is here that the Columbia River makes its presence known. A titan of the American West, this mighty river, born high in the Canadian Rockies, carves a dramatic path across the Pacific Northwest. It's a river of epic proportions, the largest in North and South America by volume, and the fourth largest in the United States. The very name of the Columbia River seems to announce adventure. The Columbia River was named after the ship steered by European explorer Captain Robert Gray, named Columbia Red Viva. Once teeming with life, the Columbia River supported the largest salmon runs in the world, millions of fish returning annually to their ancestral spawning grounds. The river boasts an amazing tidal effect nearly 100 miles inland, making it perfect for anadromous fish like salmon and sturgeon. Today, the river continues to sustain life, providing vital irrigation for vast agricultural lands and powering hydroelectric dams that illuminate cities across the region. The Columbia River Basin is a vast and intricate ecosystem and plays a critical role in the American economy. It's the nation's leading exporter of wheat and a major source of corn and soybeans. The Columbia River remains resilient and remarkably, despite facing numerous environmental challenges, this vital waterway remains free from the invasive zebra and quagga mussels that have plagued other waterways across the country. Within this awe-inspiring landscape, amidst the confluence of tributaries and the ever-present influence of the mighty Columbia, lies a remarkable viticultural gem, Col Solare Vineyard. The Red Mountain AVA, a relatively small appellation of only 4,000 acres, derived its name from the red hues of the natural grass that grows in the area. This AVA is known for its exceptional Cabernet Sauvignon. Col Solare, atop the Red Mountain, stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of the Antinori family. Founded in 1995 by the legendary Marchese Piero Antinori, Col Solare embodies the culmination of centuries of winemaking tradition. Drawing upon the Antinori family's deep-rooted expertise, honed over generations in vineyards of Tuscany, Italy, Col Solare was meticulously designed to capture the unique terroir of the Red Mountain AVA. This is a place where the power of the Columbia River meets the artistry of Italian winemaking, where the ancient wisdom of the past informs the innovative viticulture of the present. Now let's go check out some wines. So just pulled into Antinori here at Col Solare. Antinori is the family that owns it. They're based out of Italy and have a very, very long history in making good quality wines in Italy. And now they're here, Red Mountain, down in southern Washington state. With beautiful charcuterie here that they did, and they just delivered this wonderful Cab Franc. Their Cab Franc is estate grown right here. It's pretty unusual to have an estate grown Cab Franc right here in southern Washington state. Let's give this a smell. Oh, this is red fruit. Smells just wonderful. I don't think there's much oak on this. Doesn't smell like there's much oak. Probably if there is, it's probably more neutral. They said they've used some acacia wood, so maybe there's some acacia wood on this. You almost get like a black licorice smell. Comes off just really, really nice. Let's give it a taste. Oh, beautiful, beautiful wine. That comes off a little bit more dark fruit on the palate, a little more plum, a little more blackberry, dark cherry. This was a fantastic Cab Franc, and as you know, Cab Franc would go great with barbecue. Highly recommend anything like that. They actually have a apricot cheese. And the apricot cheese actually pairs really nicely with this. So if there's something else, if you happen to find an apricot cheese, you can put it with your Cab Franc. Standing out in front of Col Solare Vineyard. It's an amazing place here on Red Mountain in the southern central part of Washington State. Drove over from Olympia today. It's about a 4.5 hour drive from Olympia over here to the Col Solare Vineyard, and you couldn't see two more different terrains than the drive that you had over here. We started in Olympia where it's wet and moist, ferns and greenery and everything's overgrown, rains almost constantly, and then you get over here and it's almost a desert. Really unique terrain, really dry, not much shrubbery at all, but these grapes do really great here. Standing out on the patio on a very windy day here at Col Solare. They actually say it's windy here all the time, they tell me. So if you come here, expect some wind. I am trying the Estate Merlot currently. Just a beautiful silky red color. And right off the bat, you get a mix of red and black fruit. It definitely comes out with some cherries, some plums, some blackberries. Let's give it a try. Comes out a little tart, definitely red cherry there. It's a younger wine, you can tell, but it's got that French oak that they deliver that Merlot on. It's very different for a Merlot in that I'm not getting as much of the black fruit that I would typically expect, or the blue. It's actually mostly red on the palate. But overall, it's just a really well-structured, well-made wine. Really delicious, and definitely worthy of a pour. So the Col Solare venue here is actually pretty small. You can see behind me, this is just an open breezeway that you can sit in and try the wine. Of course, it is turning into a wind tunnel here today because it's very windy. There's a patio on the other side of this building. Probably only has about 8 or 10 tables. And then right through the middle here is the main tasting room. And that main tasting room probably holds about maybe a dozen groups, most. So pretty remote area out here in rural Washington, so probably not that many people getting here, so they didn't overdo the venue or anything like that, but it's still definitely worthy of a visit if you can make your way out here. So made my way pretty well through this charcuterie as I've done my tasting, and ended up finishing with this 2020 Cabernet Sauvignon. It's 100% estate-grown Cabernet Sauvignon right here on the Col Solare Red Mountain Vineyard. And right off the bat, you're getting red fruit here. This is a lot of cherry, like a Bing cherry, and it's got a lot of oak to it. This is aged on French oak, so those oak flavors come right through. You get some dried herbs there, a little bit of thyme, and you're getting just like a hint of blackberry there, so I guess it's red and black fruit. Let's give it a go. Oh, and that is just a beautiful wine. Comes up a little more red fruit,
I wouldn't put it as jammy because there's no residual sugar there, but it definitely becomes younger, more youthful in the flavor. And it's just a delicious, well-made wine here at Col Solare.
Just finished our wine tasting here at Col Solare. This winery was made or created by the Antinori family, and actually I'm standing on Antinori Road right now. The wine here is spectacular. It's really, really well-made wine. I hope you can get here someday. The 2019 Cabernet is pretty special. I got to try the actually side-by-side 2018, 2019, and 2021. My favorite was the 2019. Thought it was fantastic. And their Cab Franc is pretty special here. Would go fantastic, as you know, with some barbecue. Anyway, from Southern Washington, I'm going to say so long for now, and I hope I get to see you somewhere on the wine trail.